Afternoon, Harry. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Thank you, buddy. Congratulations on a chance to start in the Six Nations. We all know how well you've been playing, and I'm sure how frustrating getting injured for the autumn was. Just maybe give us a bit of an overview of the mind of Harry Randall as we build up to Rome.
Yeah, like you said, obviously very frustrating to get injured in the autumn, but no, since being back in camp, the team have been preparing really well. Obviously a disappointing result last week, but we've had a really good week's preparation leading into Italy this week, and we're ready to go.
Obviously, Ben Youngs is a finisher this week as he hopefully wins his 114th record equaling cap. Just tell me a bit about the relationship between the pair of you and what hopefully you can bring from the off for this particular game for England's cause.
Yeah, since being in camp, Ben's been a massive help to myself. The areas of my game that I've been working on, it's been awesome to have someone with that kind of experience to sit down, go through my game and how he can help me in specific areas. So, yeah, he's been a massive help to me. And yeah, I can't thank him enough for what he's done for me over the last couple of weeks and since I've been in camp.
A lot of England fans, let alone journalists, I think excited about the Alex Dombrandt, your good self, Marcus Smith, 8, 9, 10 axis. If things click, hopefully, that really could be quite exciting for a long time to come, I hope.
Yeah, obviously our concentration's on this week and what we can do to help the team this week. So, we've been building that connection throughout the week and, hopefully we can go out and perform to the best of our ability for the team.
Just finally from me, massive game clearly at the weekend in Rome against a stronger Siri team coming back. Eddie's asked you all to light up Rome. Just tell me a bit about that, the kind of match you expect and the performance you want to show.
Yeah, that was our goal coming into this week. We want to light up Rome. We want to put on a good performance. And like I said earlier, we've prepared really well this week to hopefully go out and execute our game plan and do that.
Congratulations and good luck at the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Will Kelleher.
Hi Harry, congrats on the start. Are you well?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Just wanted to talk to you a bit about, as Russ asked you about the relationship with Alex and Marcus. Obviously, they have such a telepathic relationship at Quins, don't they? Do you kind of see your role as a bit like Danny Cares at Quins, get the game going and have that license to thrill a little bit?
I think my natural game is sort of that kind of thing anyway. So, I want to play with tempo and hopefully look to do that at the weekend. So, it's nice to be, linking up with them. And like I said previously, we'll hopefully do what we can and do our best for the team.
Have you studied how those guys work together for Quins? And I know you play quite an attacking brand at Bristol too, but do you look at how Quins have been able to get the best out of those guys?
Not necessarily. I think we're in a different environment here with England, so it's all about what sort of environment we're in now, and connect up with them here and now, and what we can produce in an England shirt. So I think that was our sort of the focus rather than anything outside of that.
Obviously, you played in the summer inside Marcus. Sorry, just tell us about your relationship and how well that's clicking.
Yeah, it's been good. We keep building that connection. Obviously, your 9-10 partnership on a field is one of the most important. So it's always good to connect with him, train with him, and sit down off the field with him as well, just to get those connections right and do our best to get the team going forward.
Thanks, Hugh Godwin.
Hiya, Harry. Well done on the selection.
Thank you very much.
You also had an injury this time last year. I just wondered how you had to cope with being patient to wait your chance. Has it been difficult including last week as well, to wait to get your chance for England?
Yeah, I suppose difficult is not really the word, but it's part and parcel of rugby. Opportunities come and go quite often. So like I said, I was unfortunate to have a few injuries and miss out on those opportunities. But no, I'm delighted to be here now, and can't wait to get stuck in.
And with your 2 caps last summer, and then the training time that you've had, can you give us an idea of how much your game might change from what you do for Bristol to what you're expected to do for England?
I think it all depends on the game plan that we're going in with that week, and it depends on the opposition. It's same whatever team are playing. Obviously you've got a game plan to beat the opposition, and we've certainly got that this weekend. So I'll go out and implement the game plan to the best of my ability for the team.
And you'll feel you'll have full reign to use all your talents on Sunday.
Yeah, it's obviously making good decisions on the field, and whether that be slowing the game down, speeding it up, or whatever is best for the team at that time, then hopefully I can do that.
Thanks, Harry.
Cheers.
Thanks, Daniel Schofield.
Hey Harry, can you hear me? Okay, I've got a slightly ropey internet connection.
Yeah,
here.
I can hear you, mate.
So you just said you sort of, I guess people associate you with being this sort of up tempo, very very fast scrum half. Do you want to show that there's that other side to your game that you can control it? I guess like people associate with Ben.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always been an ongoing work on of mine to be able to control games, and I know that's what's been massive for me working with Ben. So, I definitely need to develop that side of my game. But there's many areas to the game, and hopefully I can show a few of those on the weekend.
And for you, when you're playing as fast as you want to be playing, do you look for a particular sort of, time to get the ball away from a breakdown? Do you have a sort of target like that?
I suppose there's context to it. It depends how the game's going, the score line, the timeline, sort of things like that. So, there's decisions to be made all the time, and, I'm just looking to make the right decisions at the right times.
And is the most dangerous thing for you personally to try and force things too quickly against Italy, particularly because there's that expectation that England will win and win comfortably there?
Like I said, we've got a game plan going into the weekend, and we want to start fast and get points on the board early, but it doesn't always come that easily. So we'll stick in it, and hopefully our game plan will come through, and we'll get the win.
Okay, thank you, Nick Mullins.
Hey Harry, just a couple of quick ones from me. Has this selection come too late to get your friends and your mates and your family over there? How are you doing for tickets and flights and stuff?
I think my mum and dad are going to make the trip out, so that'll be very nice. That's it.
Brilliant. What are their names?
Shella and Joby.
Shella.
Yes.
Brilliant, thank you. And first memories of watching the Six Nations. Where were you? What were you doing? Who were you with?
First memory. I was probably living down in Wales at the time, actually. Always remember watching the England v Wales games with a few friends over, which was obviously quite controversial. Me supporting England and those supporting Wales, so it was always a good laugh.
Brilliant, great. Good luck, Harry. Thank you.
Cheers, Nick. Thank you.
Thanks, Chris Foy.
Hi Harry, I just wondered whether you're now under orders to avoid water sports, particularly paddleboarding after the autumn setback.
I'm not really sure how to answer that question, to be quite honest, but it wasn't quite as simple as just doing water sports. There was a little bit more to it than that. So I don't think I'll be avoiding the water, but it is what it is.
On a slightly more serious note, then sort of having to watch on in the autumn and seeing Rafi Quirk come through, and he did well in that South Africa game. Is there a natural feeling of feeling like you lose ground a little bit and you need to catch up? And are you pleased how you've then reacted, I guess?
The saying, a man's loss is another man's opportunity or gain is sort of relevant in that thing. He got his opportunity in the autumn and took it really well. Fortunately enough, I've got an opportunity this week, and like I've said previously, I'm going to go out there and put my best foot forward for the team.
And finally, just Ben is so established in that position, but do you feel you go well this weekend? Do you give yourself a shot in the bigger picture? To stay there? Do you have that ambition?
Well, obviously my goal is to be playing for England. So obviously, like you said, Ben's a quality player, and still one of the best nines in the world. So. I'm just privileged to be working with him and keep learning from him, and for as long as I can.
Thanks a lot. Good luck.
Cheers.
Thank you, and we'll finish with Jeremy Langdon, please.
Yeah, hi Harry. Just on Ben, it's an incredible achievement, isn't it? He's on the cusp of 114 caps, a record equalling sum if he comes on. What tribute would you pay to him, and what a career going back to 2010?
Yeah, unbelievable. Obviously, I remember watching Ben from a very young age, looking up to him and seeing him come through, you know, playing so many caps is an unbelievable achievement, and you know he deserves every one. You know, he's been unbelievable, such a consistent player throughout the years, and yeah, I'll be delighted to see him out there on the weekend.